Now, this looks like the place. Endorsement Pass.
I believe this was Colette's destination.
Let's go and have a look. There you go. Claim. This is my place now. My new residence. Nigel's Point. 5 out of 10 landmarks. Now where is she? Is she? Where is she? She's probably downstairs. Let's examine this. She who winds the skein of wisdom, we dedicate this citadel. Dragon of mystery, bestow upon your faithful servants your ineffable truth. Grant us eyes to pierce the darkness and souls to bear the wounds of your labyrinth. The hell? Okay. Not creepy at all. Let's see, I did see... Not... Okay. Okay, there's just name of the place and something to discover. The banner over there, placement of it. Quickly see if there's anything up here. Doesn't look like it, just a bird that was scared. Oh, I think we might find something here. Oh, shit. Ooh, move it. There we go. Let's climb here. Come on, I can climb faster than this dwarf, right? No? Oh, look at that. Loot. Let's have a look at it. Useless. That's a big skeleton. Whatever that skeleton belonged to was big. It looks like a child giant. It's not big enough to be a grown giant. That's why I'm assuming it's just a child giant, but why would it be a child giant there? I don't think it's one of the Venatari people that bullies the race of. I know that was the wrong phrasing, but there you go. Deal with it.
Inquisitor, you may want to see this.
I do. The Hunt of the Fell Wolf. Ah. The runner strode the winding road, and out breath came she. Upon the bastion of the huntsman, true to make her desperate plea. A Meriden in dragon's hide, heron clad in blessed steel, came forth to hear the tidings brought, with so much breathless zeal. Upon the lonely moors the runner cried, a loathsome beast now dwells. As day gives way to night, it strikes. All in its path it fells. Okay, you know what? I'm not gonna read all this. No. Oh my god, there's so much.
Inquisitor, I was going to send word. I found something. This inscription, almost completely faded, but... 2 stood. Felled 60 true before our triumph. A breath in the hunt, and let rest the lowlanders, worthy of the lady's care. The markings and surrounding artifacts date to Emeriden's time. The references and scripts suggest Avar.
Go on.
What's your theory?
I need to complete a full survey and have Professor Kenrick evaluate the site himself. But this may be a tribute to Heron and Orina, Inquisitor Emeriden's companions.
What can you tell me about Orina?
Orina was an alchemist in Orzammar. It's said she met Emeriden while dealing with a demon, but it's not known why Emeriden was there. Demons aren't common in the deep roads, but they were a problem for the Inquisition at the time. Orina knew she could help, so she joined Emeriden.
If she left Orzammar, that would make her a surfacer.
She turned her back on the stone, though it's said she had few regrets. Some claim she was actually from one of Orzammar's noble families, but who can say? She never used her last name on the surface, and once exiled, the family likely struck her name from personal documents. Professor Kenrick petitioned Orzamar's Shaperit to grant access to their records, but the request was turned down.
Why? How do you know it's them?
What makes you think the inscription refers to Heron and Arina?
It's only a theory, but the age of the markings and surrounding artifacts match the timeline we've established for Ameridan. I found glass fragments in the clay, several with slight veins of discoloration. Blue. Like Templar artifacts.
Templars?
The Templars were a new order in Ameridan's time. Given their small numbers then, few would be found outside the Chantry's reach. It's unusual to find one deep in uncharted territory, unless he traveled here for a purpose, as Heron would have.
What about Ameridan himself?
You don't think the inscription could refer to Ameridan himself?
It's possible, but Ameridan would have been recognized as a leader, which the inscription might have noted out of respect. And a breath in the hunt? Why note that your hunt continues unless your remaining prey was someone important?
Investigate. What happened here?
What happened here?
An encounter with ancient Avar, and not a friendly one. Ameridan and his companions were outnumbered in an unfamiliar place. If Ameridan's not here, perhaps someone bought him the time needed to keep going?
The Avar paid respect.
If this is the resting place of Heron and Arina, it only remains because the Avar took time to honor them.
Respect for a worthy adversary? It wouldn't be out of place.
Tell me about Heron.
What do you know about Heron?
When the Templar Order was first formed, Sir Heron was among its members. He's arguably the most famous of the original Templars, though he was never one of their leaders. He's better known as one of Inquisitor Emeridan's confidants. They'd known each other since youth.
Friends, then, perhaps?
So they were close. Friends.
When Emeridan was made Inquisitor, Heron's position in his inner circle was assumed. A few ballads about them survive. The type with adventures and happy endings. I don't know if they're true. They remind me of my brothers, though.
What will you do now?
What will you do with this information?
Professor Kenrick will expect detailed notes on the location, stone and clay samples, and any trace artifacts I can find. If Ameridan's history is compiled, this could be worth an entire chapter. I might get credit on the inside cover.
Good for you.
Thank you, Colette.
Inquisitor.
An appeal to the Shaperate something.
Yes?
So that means I
Thank
need
you,
to go back to
Inquisitor.
the keep, the Skyhold, and do some work there on the war table before we continue on in this region. Glass in air likely means Templar presence. Long pause, samples prepared for Professor Kendrick's opinion. Okay, I guess we're done with this place then. Now then, let's see what we'll find. Discovered stone bear
Something
hold.
exciting's happening.
What the hell?
Almost there, Pav!
What's this? A game?
He climbs
Oh,
like
that's
a
fun.
fish.
Oh, that's bad though. The one on the
Your
right.
climbers seem tired, Thane Sunhair. Poor hunting. Is your hold beast well?
Oh, come
we
on.
hunt as well as ever, Thane Harrison.
You would be safer under the shield of the jaws of Hakkon.
Hask Fisherson has taken victory in sight of the Lady of the Skies. Pav, you owe 4 rounds to Hask, not 3.
Ha! Teared his tits.
Wind, lift your oaths to the Lady of the Skies, and hand the rams over come sunrise.
May your people be as strong as your hold beast.
Speak to the hold's leader. Now we're gonna talk to Gerd Harufsen first.
This is not my hold, Lowlander. I will not shed your blood here. You will face the full might of the jaws of Hakkon soon enough.
Okay, let's speak to her then.
We've heard of your arrival, Lowlanders. Come, share my fire where we might speak.
Sweet.
Inquisitor, I am Svara Sunhair, Thane of Stonebear Hold. You have guest welcome here. Our
Thank you.
people have long traded with Orzammar and your Carter. I am pleased the Inquisition has raised you up. You and your people have come far from the safety of the lowlands.
We noticed. Duty brought us here. We are not attacking. Duty.
We have come on a mission. We have learned that the last Inquisitor may have died here hundreds of years ago. We seek his body.
Giving peace to the dead is a worthy quest. Any help we can offer is yours.
Good.
Sadly, the jaws of Hakkon will not offer so warm a welcome. You have met their Thane, Gerd Harrofson. I wager you have crossed blades with the jaws of Hakkon in the wilderness.
I have indeed.
If you would search this place for your Inquisitor's body, they will want you to pay in blood.
Let's investigate. Why Sun here?
How did you get the name Sunhair?
I was born Svara Janisdottir. For my legend mark, I once fought a battle with my hair on fire.
You lit your hair on fire?
An enemy archer lit my hair on fire. I was locked shield to shield with a foe, and I had no time to douse it. It scared my foes. My hair was braided long enough that I could spare it. It stank worse than goat shit, though.
Yeah, I can understand that. Investigate. What was the climbing contest?
When I first entered your hold, there was a climbing contest of some sort. What was that?
The test of the lady. We use it to settle disputes when it is not clear who has the right of it. There are others. For the test of the Mountain Father, you battle with verse while those who favor you hold you aloft. The test of Hakkon is battle with blunted weapons.
That one I would certainly win. That seems reasonable.
It seems as fair a way as any to decide such matters.
In many cases, the law is clear. The tests are only for real disputes. As Thane, I may guide the gods in finding who is worthy. I decide which test will settle the dispute. I may also ask a warrior whose claim is foolish to climb with stones strapped to his back.
Tell me of Stone Bear Hold.
I'd like to hear more about Stone Bear Hold.
We are not the largest hold, but our warriors are strong, and our singers are pretty. Words are for boasting around the fireside. You should look yourself, if you will.
I shall. Tell me of the Jaws of Hakkon.
I'd like to know more about the Jaws of Hakkon.
They are not the first hold to take that name. All have been foolish. What would you know of them?
Why are they hostile?
What do the Jaws of Hakkon believe that makes them so angry?
A wise man honors each god to its strength. Bjorn Reedbeard for fishing, Rilla of the Fireside for making babies. The Hakkonites care only for Hakkon Wintersbreath, god of war and winter. There is no evil in Hakkon. There are times to fight, but the Jaws of Hakkon care for nothing else. They raid, they fight. Eventually they die and their stories are forgotten. It is the way of things.
Tell me of the recent group.
What can you tell me about the people now calling themselves the Jaws of Hakkon?
They came here a few years ago, after the Blight took their hold. There was land enough for both, so we were friendly. We did not see their anger. Gerd Harrofson lost too many in his hold to Darkspawn. He thought only of battle and war. To avenge a wrong is a good thing, but only a fool lights the world on fire to do it.
Tell me of the earlier groups.
You said that there were earlier groups known as the Jaws of Hakkon.
Yes, many ages ago. They thought of nothing but slaughter glory. They attacked the lowlanders. Your people fought back and destroyed them. They were fools.
Thank you.
I'll
Good
speak with you
information.
later.
Fair hunting.
Oh, I forgot to ask her about the boat. Or did I?
Inquisitor?
Will you fight the Hakkonites?
The Hakkonites are attacking my people. I would welcome any assistance you could offer.
Bathing my blade in the blood of the Hakkonites would be cause for a feast for most in this hold. The Hakkonites are fools, and they have forgotten the old ways. But we have pledged peace with them. To attack with lowlanders at our side would make us oathbreakers. This is poor weather for me to ask that of my hold.
Can I change your mind?
I understand your concern. Is there anything I could do to help?
Among the Avar, a hold draws strength from its hold beast. They are as kin to us. When our hold beast is strong and happy, there is joy. When it sickens and dies, it is an ill omen. Our bear, Storvacker, has not been seen in days. The hold fears for her. I cannot ask the hold to break peace oaths unless Storvacker returns.
How do you care for the bear?
Does Storvacker usually live in the hold? Does she stay in a pen, or...?
Pens are for goats and chickens, not holdkin. The Avar are free. So must be our hold beasts. Storvacker lives in a cave near the hold. She comes to visit if she wishes to see us. We bring her gifts of food. Not enough that she will not hunt for herself.
Wow. So about me and bears. Are you looking for the bear?
Do you have members of the hold searching for Storvacker?
The hold is already fearful. A great hunt for our hold beast would show weakness to the Hakkonites. If she were dead, the augur would know. So the hunters watch for tracks. That is all we can do.
You will break an oath?
The way you asked us to help find Storvacker made it sound like you were willing to break your oath.
I could say that Avar hold all oaths sacred. That no true Avar would break them. It would be a good lie. Lowlanders doubtless say the same of themselves. A cunning Thane can find a hole in the tent of any promise. A place for the cold wind to sneak in. We are bone and blood. Oaths last until they are broken.
What will happen?
If I find your bear and you break the oath, what happens to Stone Bear Hold?
Other holds share oaths with the Jaws of Hakkon. They are sworn to defend or avenge them. If the Hakkonites were friends, they would attack us. But they are friends to few. We will send offerings, trade, and gifts to pay the price of oath-breaking. The storm will pass. I do not do this lightly, Inquisitor. But the Hakkonites are tiresome.
Why does this bear matter?
I'm a little confused about why I have to find a bear in order to gain the support of your tribe.
Storvacker is not a bear. She is our hold beast. She ties us to the gods.
Oh, why didn't you
Without
just say
her,
so?
Your kin under the mountains fear to lose the stone. It is as that. I know more of this world than the world of spirits. Speak with our augur if you would know more. They're our gods, not yours. For you, it is enough that Storvacker matters to us.
So about me and the bears.
Maybe I shouldn't bring this up, but bears and I traditionally do not get along.
You were fought bears. You lived. Good for you. Fear will keep you respectful should you find Storvacker. You will be fine.
So you're saying she's friendly?
I'll take that as a no.
I was told I needed your permission to borrow a boat from the fisherman.
Ah, Rolfston. He worries like a scared baby goat. The boat is yours. Tell him I said so.
Thank you.
I'll speak with you later.
Ask those in the hold about Storvacker. They may know something they have not told me.
I shall do just that. Thank you very much. Okay, let's go and ask around the hold.
Visitor, I'm honored by your visit. I'm Finn Coldenson. Forgive me if I don't stand to greet you properly.
You're injured.
How were you injured?
A storm blew up a few months back. It's the worst we've seen in a while. I was helping to secure the fishing boats. Einar nearly fell in. I caught him, but the current caught me. My leg got crushed against the rocks. It hasn't set properly.
You seem troubled.
You seem troubled. Is it your injury?
In part. Gyda Meerdotten prepares my father's body for sky burial.
Hurt and harrowed, knotted and nameless. Can't be him, could never be him. But who am I?
How did Yes. I knew it would be soon. I miss him.
I'll let you rest.
Lady keep you.
Okay, that didn't give me much.
Half the traps were empty.
It's so...
Inquisitor, you've need of a hunter, or you're just wandering? Doubt you lowlanders see many holds, but I'll tell you, there are none finer.
I'm looking for a Storbacker.
Do you have any idea where Storvacker has gone?
Our hold animal's a hungry one. She might be after the game in the valley to the west. As the weather's turning, I'd not think she'd roam further.
You're a hunter.
I assume you go hunting yourself.
Of course I do. Who says otherwise?
No one.
No one.
I lead our hunts, Inquisitor. My leg aches. One eye can't see in the dark. And I bring more meat than anyone in the hold.
Not bad.
God's piss, do I hunt?
I didn't mean to offend.
I apologize. I was just curious.
Suppose you can't help lowlanders' manners.
Wow, you're rude.
Farewell.
Farewell. Inquisitor,
It was just a simple
Farewell.
question.
farewell.
You're the one they speak about in the lowlands, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
The Herald of Andraste.
Many
Exactly.
call me that.
Helmsdim Rolfson. I trade our goods outside the hold. You'll not find better this side of the mountain.
You've been to the lowlands before, have you?
Have you traveled outside of Stone Bear Hold?
Korth Mountain Father provides. But press us, and we'll admit there's lowlander goods we can't craft ourselves. I sell our goods there. The old trader taught me how to read and write, and how to act in your cities.
Which cities have you visited?
Where does your trading take you?
Denerim and Southreach in Ferelden. Leeds and Verchet in Orlais. When the passes are clear, I take our wares to Val Royeaux.
That's a bit far, actually.
Surely you can get a fair price for your goods closer than Val Royeaux.
Ah, well, that's truth, but have you seen it?
Yes, I have.
My heart lies with the hold, but I'll die remembering the light on the gates of the sun.
Yeah, it is stunning.
One of the most beautiful cities in the world.
Everyone thinks I'm mad when I speak of Orlais. They believe I make half of it up. As if I could dream up those fountains and palaces, and those frilly little cakes.
One could almost believe you admire Orlais.
You sound like the Thane. Most in the hold call any city outside the mountains prideful or lowlander folly.
Farewell.
Another time.
Yes. Ah, this looks like the man I'm looking for.
So he arrives. Don't throng. Behold, worthy ones, the man who blazes like fire and mends the air.
Hello.
Oh, demon summoning. Delightful.
I am the Ogre of Stone Bear Hold. I greet you, as do our gods and the gods of our ancestors. There. It is done. Now come, be welcome. I'd hear news of the north.
That immediately made me think about Game of Thrones. I have
I'd like
questions.
to ask something.
Then ask.
Investigate. You're a mage.
I assume augur is another word for mage.
I am a mage. Yet not all mages are augurs. I give counsel to other mages and the Thane. In turn, an augur takes counsel from the gods and shares it with the hold. I make their will known to us, and ours to them.
You negotiate with them?
So you're an ambassador to the local spirits.
They protect the hold. They help drive off spirits who've gone bad with rage or gloom. The gods live with us. Ignore their offerings, offer them nothing, and it weakens us all.
Why do you worship the spirits?
I've heard enough to realize that when you say gods, you mean spirits. Why do you pray to them?
We offer to them. We don't pray like the lowlanders to a creator they think will weather all the ages.
Do you consider them divine?
Do you actually think they're divine beings? Something more than magic?
The spirits watched us even before we came from the north. They shaped themselves into our gods, and we grew to love them. Their secret gift is this, Inquisitor. They reflect us as water does the sky. They show us what we wish to be. That image gives us strength. For that, we thank the gods.
Okay,
I should be off.
Farewell.
but we're not done talking to you yet.
Be welcome.
Earlier on, I found 5 bone amulets in the swamp, or mire, and I'm gonna ask him about them.
I found skulls with spells on them left out by the Hakkonites. What are they trying to do?
Skulls. So, bones. Magic cloaked in blood. Stone hidden lie the tales of this hold. Here's the means to find them. Return when you've seen all the god runes, and I'll tell you why the Jaws of Hakkon did this.
Can't you just tell me now?
Why not just say what's going on?
Because you hail from the lowlands. If you'd know more about the Avar, put some effort in the knowing. Besides, those runes took me months to carve.
Okay, so he just wants me to look at them because he took the time carving them. What was those spirits, by the way?
Did you just introduce me to spirits?
The gods of the hold clamored to see you. I obeyed. For I'm their voice and their augur. And if I didn't show you off, they'd hound me for months.
You said I blaze like fire. What do you mean by that?
What did you mean when you said I blazed like a fire?
How do you think you appear to the gods of the Fade? To those beyond the veil, your hand burns like the watchman's bonfire.
Oh, the anchor, right. Nothing. Yes, the spirits see me all the time.
Are you saying every spirit in the Fade knows where I am?
Only those nearby, but thoughts spread quickly among the gods. They tell me strange things. That you muddied time's waters where the cliffs are red, and returned again. What are these whispers clinging to you? Less and more than spirits. They sing old hurts.
You can hear the Well of Sorrows?
An echo's echo. I've seen the last whispers of aged elf song in the Fade. What you carry is older.
Well, thank you for the chat. I'll be leaving now.
I should be off.
Farewell.
That was interesting. Use Veilfire to learn more about Avar magic. Right. Hello.
Be welcome, Inquisitor. Though I fear I've time for little more than a greeting. I must prepare these souls for their greater journey, particularly those who depart without the reverence due. Their way is often hardest.
Is there a problem?
Will someone not be given proper rights?
Calden Enverson is one of the few whose soul may return. Bloodkin must make an offering to the Huntmaster, who prepares it. Or so it should be. Calden's son, Finn, has failed in this duty, but then there's you.
Me?
You're a guest of our hold. A gift from you cannot be refused. Even an offering for Calden. I cannot dictate the nature of a gift, but if my suggestion appeals to you, speak to the Huntmaster.
I shall do that. What are the proper rites?
I'm not familiar with Avar funerals. May I ask what proper rites entail?
When the time comes, we are given sky burials. For most, the body is laid out and prayers given. When the birds come, they carry the soul to the Lady of the Skies. The body, unneeded, is gone.
You said for most. What does that entitle?
For most?
Some souls, such as Calden's, are chosen to return. The augur reads the signs at birth. It is a rare honor. In order to return, an offering is made to Korth the Mountain Father and buried beneath the body. A piece of the soul thus remains, allowing the rest to return to this world and be reborn.
Kalden's son is injured. It's not his fault he can't make the offering.
As disappointing as that may be, it is not my place to ignore the gods' laws on a whim. I honor them in word and spirit, Inquisitor.
You offered an alternative.
You suggested a way around tradition by letting me make the offering.
The spirits have seen Finn fail. To undo it may be to undo their will. A gift from another does not bear this weight. Kalden's soul could travel easily.
I should be off.
Lady keep you.
We're back, Augur. What do you have to say?
Be welcome.
I read all the Wildfire runes. Now what?
I found all the Veilfire runes around the village.
What did you take as the purpose of the tale?
Renewal.
It was about your gods returning, but in different forms.
One of our oldest stories. Taught to us as children by the Skalds. Mountains crack, forests burn. The gods change and die. Hakkon's followers want him alive as he was. They will not let him die and return as he should. The blood magic was to hide the jaws of Hakkon's deed from other gods.
They fear your other gods?
They have powerful magic. Why are the jaws of Hakkon afraid of other spirits?
The jaws of Hakkon turned their backs on all other gods that ever helped their hold. It is not fear that drives them. They hide their deeds from shame.
I'd like to ask something.
Then ask.
Nothing.
I should be off.
Farewell.
Huntsmaster, I return.
It should.
Inquisitor?
About Kalden's offering.
I spoke to the woman preparing bodies for funeral. She said I might make an offering for Kalden.
How would... as a gift? Sly woman. In that case, I'll accept an offering from the hand that gives it. Tradition says the offering's made to Korth. Only creatures who touch the god's realm will do. I'll mark where some were last spotted. It'd be an unmatched gift, Lowlander. I still pity Kalden's son, though, losing his father's name.
His name?
Farewell.
Oh, fuck.
Farewell.
Wrong button.
Inquisitor?
I lost the opportunity.
Farewell.
Farewell.
Oh, I already killed 2 of the 3 fake touched creatures. Lucky me. And the last one is, of course, down there. Guess we'll head down there then.